It's no secret that work into exploring the viability of the oil industry in the Falklands is ramping up as the Oil Readiness Programme of work continues throughout FIG. However, a project of this size needs financing. One option explored last year was asking the UK government's Treasury to guarantee FIG-issued bonds. An outline business case was put to the Treasury explaining the benefits for both the Falkland Islands and the UK economies and how revenues would help the Falklands journey to net zero.
We thought that it was a pretty good proposition for them because it was low risk, and I think that the rejection of that business case wasn't around the project economics, it wasn't around the upside benefits to the UK economy, and it wasn't around the journey to net zero within the Falkland Islands. It kind of hinged on what I would consider to be a technicality, in that they deemed the investment in or the backing of a bond issue for Sea Lion to be international in nature. And our argument was that we're part of the British family and we're not international at all.
A UK government spokesperson told FITV that due to COP26 commitments, the UK would no longer offer financial or promotional support to hydrocarbons overseas. This took effect from March 2021 and applies to the overseas territories. The statement went on to say that it would therefore not be compatible with this policy for the UK government to guarantee bonds issued by FIG for this purpose.
We were obviously very, very disappointed because the Sea Lion project itself, from a technical point of view, is a relatively straightforward project, and we demonstrated that the guarantee would be very, very low risk to the UK government. So we were disappointed, but as we said earlier, there are other irons in the fire that Navitas are exploring, and we are still very, very confident that Sea Lion will happen according to the plan that Navitas have set out to us.
While this decision over bonds reflects the official UK government's position as regards financing, there is still support in the UK for the oil project in the islands.
You know, the British government have made really clear to us that they completely support our right to explore and exploit our natural resources. So this isn't about preventing us from getting on with the project. It was really about their own policy and how they've defined their own policy. So, I think, it was very reassuring for us to have that stated very clearly back to us in their response.
It is the responsibility of Navitas to finance this project, and other options are being explored. The next key point in the development of the Sea Lion project will be the environmental impact assessment, expected in the coming months.